The police officer charged with beating a handcuffed woman outside the Duval County Jail has pleaded not guilty to battery.
Former officer Akinyeme Borisade was not in court, but his attorney spoke for him. Now the I-team is learning there are more tapes and more accusations being raised against the victim, Mayra Martinez. Excuse me, Channel 4's Jim Piggott joins us live from the jail. Jim?
You know, in today's court hearing, it was a very short hearing. In fact, as you mentioned, the attorneys did all of the talking as that not guilty plea was entered. And Officer Borisade is only charged with a misdemeanor, not a felony. And the attorney for Mayra Martinez says that's very unfair. When the sheriff released this video showing Mayra Martinez being beat by JSO officer Borisade, it sent shockwaves through the community. Borisade was fired the next day, and we still haven't heard from him. In court today, he wasn't there, and his attorney said that he was not guilty of the battery charges. The judge set another court date for later this month. His attorney said that they weren't ready to comment today, but they may talk at a later date. That didn't keep others from talking. Mayra Martinez's attorney, John Phillips, believes these charges are not enough.
It took him a long time to come up with simple battery. Jim, simple battery is that. Did you want me to do that?
A simple slap.
An unwanted touching, literally. What Officer Borisade did to Mayra was more than an unwanted touching. It caused serious bodily harm, permanent injury that we can go through.
Rich Manti of the state attorney's office says the evidence just isn't there, and they can't charge the officer with a felony.
We can't establish that Ms. Martinez actually sustained any injury that the courts have defined as meeting that threshold.
Now, Rich Manti has a lot more to say, particularly about Martinez and her background. Coming up all new at 6 o'clock, we're going to hear about that. We're going to hear about another videotape that was recorded that night when Martinez got into it with another corrections officer. That tape, though, hasn't been released, but they talk about what happened here at the jail. They talk about Martinez's background. There is a lot more information coming up all new at 6. For now, we're live downtown. Jim Piggott, Channel 4. The local station.